There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers giving us care, the parents of them. The work with my life without care.
I lyrical
Master.
Clear bodies who make you again Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina get as say my yamu. And yes, I know money. Emu aye yo. And you love amoy. Emu aye yo. What is that?
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold rather lofa and grandbaza.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold rather lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. The work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, Sano to Backbolu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
Indeed, Sktv, we are the best in Liberia. Sktv, we are the best in Africa. Sktv, we are the best around the world, folks. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all of you out there, channel listeners. Please check your time, check your gadgets if you have any of them. If you have your smartphone, or better still, you have your computer or you have your watch on and tell us the time. But from our end, we had 4 minutes past 6. That's the time check. PM for a matter of fact, and those of you who are funny away home, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers who trying to go home after fetching for the daily bread for the day. I don't know whether some of us or some of you, whether you are successful or maybe the little thing that you carry, you spend all, and again you're thinking about how to go to work the next day. Well, that's the beauty of life. Life for us here in Africa. That's why now and then now I don't even think about. In fact, I don't even worry about health anymore because I think for us here in Africa, we're already in health. So no need to worry about health. The best thing you do, just take your flag, the country you're from, and tell God that, yeah, Father, I'm from this country in Africa, so I beg you have that forgiveness and be able to forgive me because I already went through torment, frustration. A lot of things happen along the way from my own people, from my government, from the leadership, the way they treat me. So, Father God, don't put me into hellfire anymore. Don't have that, that compassion and forgive me, Lord, forgive me. So again, good evening. I'm sharing the link real quickly. Today is Thursday, for a matter of fact. Steve Bode, the chairman, will be here. The social chairman will be here with us, and if possible, Mr. Connor may also join us today. Mom will be here as usual. But Ali will also be here with us as usual. So those of you who are watching, just get in mind that the show will be interesting. We have so many things to talk about. On a very serious note, our country is not easy, especially when it comes to the issue of the economy. People are complaining now and then back to back. about the hike in prices, especially the transportation. Our citizens are crying. They don't know the way out. And the issue of the border that's still intensifying. To just speak to our Liberia National Police, they are still there. They are guarding our part of the border. The immigration officer also they are there, but we are having in fact the armed forces of Liberia, they are the ones sitting back and watching any kind of thing. Then I think but for now on, I think because of the peace and dialogue and so forth, our government, I think they have the army now somewhere stationed somewhere just relaxing and observing all of the happening. So I think, but the right there also in Lofa, just of you maybe you don't know. Okay, Steve, what is there already? But you may not come on me like that. What kind of behavior is this? I don't even know. Anyway, that doing it this way. But anyway, people have us the show. Today is Thursday. The social chairman Steve Bode already here with us. It will be interesting this evening. The information minister also in the public land we've been seeing with his comment about the situation there in Lofa or Liberia border, that those of you who are criticizing or who are having issues that maybe the government having maybe playing a part. If you are capable of taking arm, you should come for arm. They will give you arm. That's what the information minister is saying. So yeah, so people, that's it. That our country is intensifying. When we come here to talk about the happening, some of the people beyond these things, so that we'll be able to give them attention and be able to know exactly who are the root causes of these situations. And our government want to share blame. But again, Steve, and brother, let me say good evening to you, good morning, and good afternoon. What's up, everything?
Good morning. Good morning to you, Melbourne. Folks, let's share the show. And Melbourne said, if you're not here, you're missing it today. But I know one thing, Melbourne, the show will be hard like spark plug.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
Wonderful.
First of all, let me greet the Liberian people. As always, folks, let's share the show. Liberian women are the most beautiful women on earth. That is a fact. Melbourne, a lot of things going on. I heard you talking about, I've said it openly and I will continue to say it. Jeremy Pia and what the other one is, Daniel Sano need to be fired. They need to be gone. Jeremy Pia or Pia, whatever it is, and Daniel Sano need to be fired. They need to be gone. Both of them are alcoholics. They're not serious group of people. They're not professional. They are not professional. They are reckless. They are combative. They don't understand diplomacy, but they know who they can carry that friskiness to. They know who they can carry that friskiness to. Two of them. Jeremy Pierre is a people basement in America collecting ballon liquor there when they have party that I was also be spokesperson. Yeah, I'm not challenging before I say my bring a CV after Ellen when he was working for the past 6 years before he became Joseph Braga collector from basement party. After he now get drunk in Philadelphia and New Jersey and New York, they're collecting people ballon liquor when they have party. He come on over and talking foolishness. Daniel Sano over him told normally can get bear. The fee sorry for him to get him deputy minister job. Let Joseph Braga keep them there. Let Joseph Braga keep them there. The statement was reckless and immature. But we'll get to them today because there are a lot of things to talk about. We'll get to them today. These guys are not a serious group of people. Jeremy Pierre is a drunker. He's a drunk. He's not a serious man. He's a liar. Jeremy Pierre is an alcoholic. He's not a serious-minded man. He used to collect ballon alcohol when they go to party on the East Coast. Jeremy Pierre. And he said, "Allah will publish a page on the basement collecting ballon liquor." If he said Allah, I challenge him. That's not by entire beginning of bad. But anyway, now the two alcoholics we got, running the Ministry of Information. That can just talk a bunch of stupidness. You didn't have military run. They are sort of BA1, Patrick Sulu. Not Patrick Sulu, what you need? Gregory Coleman with BA. That BA confused one. Passing around going to Bola. The police directors will be going to Bola. He understand his own role. Look, the country that days come back with it yet. The police director supposed to be going to Bola. The police director business. He don't understand terrain management and jurisdiction. He does not understand that his business. Bola issue that he's going to interfere into it. When in Labra see that the police can go to Bola and go, man, oh, the country. That hell of a stupid country we got with stupid people leading. Yeah. The people then who leading that bunch of stupid people who don't know what they're doing. That's why making the country looking funny like that. The country just looking upside down. No hate, no take, nothing serious. Police director is all go sit down to Bola to have press conference. You serious minded man? You're serious? But today, like I said, we got playing in the top four. Let's share the show. Melbourne, let's get to the social issue first. Let's get to the social issue first. Anything social that came to mind before we get on it?
Something on my social issues that are on my mind, but I think it's already because of the entire politics or things happening back to back. But I think what is social news? Well, if I remember then, but yeah, I will let you know. But again, yes. So what are some of the social news on your mind? Something was really on mind for social. I think I did ask Monk and said we should wait for you, I think, on Thursday. I think on either Tuesday or one of these days I asked Monk and he said that we should wait for you either on Thursday. But again, if I remember, then I will let you know. But any other news to us from your end socially, maybe that you think that you want us to talk about quickly?
Well, from a social and a religious standpoint, I just wanted to bring it to y'all. You know something in the Bible? You know that something? They got to call something. Mm-hmm. You know something? That was Delilah position. Something was a gambler. Something was a gambler. I think your pastor and I will tell you that one before. Remember, you know, hear that one before, right? Something was a huge gambler. Something used to gamble. Something used to play Coco Missy. You take it, you lost, take it, you win. Samson used to gamble. Well, on a social
standpoint, I'll share the show. Those of you who are coming, Steve, quickly tell us about Sarah Tule, Yompa. Yeah, you play about share the show. Betty Stewart, all of you, David Williams. Y'all give us like, comment, share, man. Please, we are appealing to all of you. Y'all share the show to all of your groups you're part of, so that
share the show your
government official they will listen, because I know already they are surrogates. They are already feeling placing in their chat rooms. And they are listening already, but we want you to share.
Man, that's right. From a religious standpoint, something that gambling made something to die. Something used to gamble. You take it, you win, you take it, you lost. Something was a big gambler. But we'll leave that one for another day. You know, socially, I wanted to talk about something that happened for the past few days. Samuel Jackson, the old man Samuel Jackson. Let me say this to the Liberian people when I said earlier that we got a bunch of evil and stupid people running the country, so you will not get no hate, no take in that country. Let me remind you, Samuel Jackson case, nothing will come from inside. Let me tell you straight, nothing will come from Samuel Jackson case. You're here today. You don't want, look, you're not like it, you're like it. Me, I don't get a problem with nobody. I can say the truth. Anywhere I go, I'll continue to say the truth. Samuel Jackson case, you will not get nothing from it. You will not get nothing from it, and you can do nothing. Let me tell you how I know that you will not get nothing from it. You will not get nothing from it. That the same people, nothing changed. The same system, nothing changed. Let me tell you how I know. A few years ago, some of you couldn't forget, one girl called Naomi and one other girl called Vivian. Vivian almost killed Naomi for so-called man business. It's on camera. It was not alleged. Naomi, Vivian were taken in custody. Guess what? After a few days, they free Vivian. They free Vivian after a few days because some women were divided on the issue. So whatever Vivian did to Naomi, she couldn't be held accountable for it. And they even came on Facebook, some people in the diaspora, some women in the diaspora, some women back home, and they collected money for Vivian. Let's see, we were all here, we saw it. They free, not only the free, or they use the connection and influences with the government to free Vivian. Not only that they free Vivian, when Vivian came out, guess what they did, Melbourne? They raised money for Vivian while Naomi was still there lying in ruin. And they say Vivian might go beg Naomi and tell her sorry. What a stupid country. We are not ready yet. We're not, let me tell you something. That country not moving no, and I swear behind all, that country not moving nowhere because we are hypocrites. We don't want to do what is right. Let me move to another thing again. One white man came to Liberia. He said he was a man.
Yes, one missionary, right?
Yeah, the man was missionary. The man was running church. Those of you who know the name, running mission. The man started loving to run Liberian girl. It is alleged that the Liberian girl ma and pa knew about the loving business. Now when I come on to the bro, people men in government can be loving those small children there. The man and pa can know they make it okay, it's acceptable. That one a part of our thing we can do that. But that one not the issue. This white guy attempted to kill this girl, slash her throat. They're not they say, oh, they're not in the nail. People caught him and take him over to the police. The justice system in Liberia free that man. That girl passing around in Liberia today with scar on her neck. Your undermine your own daughter, your own sister in that country. That man walk free. He out of Liberia today. Stupid country, evil people. And you tell me, say, Samuel Jackson, from 1980 to today, Samuel Jackson, who he and Joseph Boakai were part of the PRC government. You want to tell me that Samuel Jackson will go to jail? Samuel Jackson not going to no jail. He not going nowhere. You can look. You can get emotional all you want. You can get in your feelings all you want. Samuel Jackson is not going to no goddamn jail in our country because you're not serious group of people. You guys are evil. You are wicked. You are wicked and evil to yourselves. Yes, Luca, that beautiful girl, slice her neck. You let Luca walk free. That Samuel Jackson will go to jail. The player knows Samuel Jackson not even going to jail, first of all. Big-headed police director you get. That big-headed police director. He passes around, makes decisions that don't make any sense, that compromises himself. In fact, while I brought even for the past two police directors we've had, so big-headed men, Pajo Suru here will beat like drum, the other one here beat like drum. So stupid men you can put down there because of political reasons. When we talk, you get vexed. Take a bunch of big-headed men with no sense, no common sense. They say they were in police. Those ATU recruits, those rebel there. You know who they train Patrick Suru? I'll bring Patrick Suru's story also. And I see Patrick Suru before. I will bring Patrick Sulu's story also. Let me say Patrick Sulu and the other big-headed one are passing around. What you need again? The current one you got for police director, I other joker. How do you go? Look, I'm not a security expert, but there are certain things that are common sense. How do you go to a man's house who you allege or you have suspicions of foul play in the death? You don't secure a warrant before going to the house. 2, why are you even calling the man on a private issue that death doesn't know what we're talking about? To call him to tell him, say you're coming there. 3, if this was a suspicious activity or whatever it is, and you never had a warrant to go in the man, why carry a bunch of gunmen to create all this scene and the chaos or whatever it is? If you're not going to remove the man from the scene to secure the scene that day, why create all this noise? The man slept in our house. You think if there was any kind of evidences in that house, the man who slept there is a stupid man to incriminate himself to keep evidences there? I'll tell you, invest in the police. You don't want to do it. We tell you, use the money that you steal from your people to equip these people, bring trained people to come and help that country. You don't want to do it. You're intimidated by people from the United States, other people who are professionals. You're intimidated by people who know the job, who want to do what is right for our country. You guys are intimidated by them. You're comfortable with your corrupt selves and your corrupt group of people. You're living in mediocrity in that country. Very sad, very unfortunate. And you want to tell me the kids, then the next day, after Samuel Johnson I sleep there, and I see them passing around, say they went to do forensic. Y'all get forensic pathologists in our country? You get anybody, you get any kind of system in our country that you can do forensic, any analysis in our country? You're getting, you're not trained them. You have the equipment. Current, I can't even stay on for 5 minutes in our country. What are you doing? What is going on in our country? What kind of hopeless and useless country is this? What kind of country we got? We are the laughing stock everywhere you go. Nothing we get, and I all get big mouth. That all get big mouth. The country not only dirty, we lack seriousness as a people. We got a bunch of rogues and criminals. That I said the other time on the show. You better call the Congo people and apologize to them. Joseph Boakai, they need to apologize to the Congo people because they were all part of the PRC. Today they are still alive. They need to apologize to the Congo people. What you did was wrong. And this is what's catching some of you today. They turn the country over to your so-called country people. You turn to social rogues and criminals in your own hands. You make laws to steal from your people. Your poor people then there in power that will protect you when you're steal. You connive to steal from your own people. You got no system to even hold yourselves accountable. Nothing. We'll say you get vexed. The country ain't going nowhere. I can say that to anybody. Don't waste your time. If God bless you, you ought to leave that country, leave. That country ain't going anywhere. You get opportunity for your children to leave, leave. Let your children go find somewhere else to go, to learn and to see life. In our country, you're not seeing life. There is no life in our country. I'm saying it and I mean what I'm saying. And progressing. Nothing, yeah. We are regressing.
And let me just add up to you, Steve, even to what you just said, you know, it's sorrowful, it's painful, and it's frustrating that even our brothers and sisters who also live on our side, when they come here to serve, they too, they join the same group of people. They do all of the terrible things. Some of them, they are consulting. I'm seeing them commenting, you know, commenting on people posts because they feel that because they are getting their consultancy, they're getting their money. So for me, I think that real problem is just, I think, it's everybody's problem. For me, it's just a systematic problem. I don't want to blame certain group of people to say, oh yeah, maybe the other group of people, they was the cause, the other group of people was the cause. Because if we want to start shifting blame now, then we shift blame from the people that rule up to 100 years. Because, for example, the True Party that ruled that for almost 100 years. Why are we today? We stay behind. So all of these things bow down to systematic.
Tell me what he knew. Samuel Doe, Charles Taylor, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joe Weir, and Joseph Boaka has built since the two party left. Show me one new thing that built.
So
show me something different that changed. Show me anything different. The thing that they criticize and they kill people for. Show me one. Show me one.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to go with the Congo because you talking about the Congo.
Listen, we the Congo people need to apologize to the Congo people. I mean, what I'm saying. We need to apologize to the Congo people.
Then Steve, I don't want to do it that way.
No, I'm telling you, we the country. I mean, I'm statement say, we the country people. I want to question you to tell me since the country people took over 1980, Ellen Johnson said is not a Congo woman.
Who told you that? You brave, Steve.
Ellen Johnson said is not a Congo woman.
Okay, she who?
She's a country woman.
From where?
From Liberia.
Ah, my man. If you don't want to be fair, the whole time this question.
I'm fair.
Because you don't stay moving into it, Steve. And you
moving into what?
Let us not go that way.
We'll go that way. We'll take it from 1980 because we care people. We care, listen, we care people. Listen, we the country people. I know you are not born that time, you're born. You are not born that time. We the country people. We the country people. We grab people, pour them all, kill them for rampant corruption, for stealing from the country, for embezzlement. That's what we did.
Okay, then. Yeah.
When
1990. So what happened in 1990?
When you see, you ask me a question, I want to know my question. That how you can do in that country? You are a journalist.
My man, forget about. Why you say? I didn't ask you a question. You are. But wait, your own thing. I didn't ask you.
Mama, you can't have one question, answer, then you jump start. Let me finish now. Let me learn, please. Fast forward 1980. No Congo person were ruling. The 1990 question that you're asking. Ado, Prince Johnson, Charles Taylor, these are the people that were ruling. In fact, Liberia were under the rule of a native man born Sawyer. So was they on the rule of a native man? That time, that time the country boys now take over. The country boys were in time. Guess what the country boys were doing after 1980? After 1980, they had no plan, no strategy, nothing. They were not able to maintain and sustain because they were not prepared for leadership. Guess what they did? They started turning on each other because they never had a common enemy again. So they started hunting each other. So they started setting up, those started setting up a vice president, Wese. The other people start chasing the other people. They started chasing Kuyoka chasing them. Prince Johnson and get into the noise. Just look, let me tell you something.
So I come in. So I come in. Don't make the entire conversation to be like maybe you want to have all of the time and you know what get you. So that move ahead. Say it about 1980. What have they done? What have they done for 1847 to 1980? That's the 1980 group of people that they are destroyed.
Very good. Very, very. That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. The roads that you have today, that you are still driving on today, the roads that you have, the Monrovia that you call Monrovia today, it was built since that time. The infrastructure, the different ministries and all the things that you have, it was built that time. Since we the country people talk about, my man, I'm a country man.
Which time?
Which time where? Since 1847. Since 1847 till 1980. Since 1847 to 1980, the roads that you still driving on, that the government
is no, it's not true. I respectfully disagree with you. There are things that were done from 1980 up to now. There are things that have been done from 1980 that I can point out and I can tell you.
Point it out now. That's why I say, oh, wait, you shut up. Point it out.
So number one, the Central Bank of Liberia.
The what?
The Central Bank of Liberia.
So we never had Central Bank before 1980?
Ah, my man. There was no Central Bank.
What we had? What we had?
I'm telling you, I said there's no Central Bank. Then you tell me what you had before.
What do we have? What do we have? So how we keeping our money?
I mean, asking.
You want to tell me that door idea, that door established a Central Bank for Liberia? You want to tell me that door established?
I'm telling you.
You don't know your history.
Even there were no state. You don't even have state on that. Even today.
No,
Yeah. So I can name more than 10 things that I've done from 1980 up to now. Even the two road that we live here today, when I even copy. There are so many places. I come in, take your own time. Yeah, but road was forest. Stop. That's why I said let us stop the other discussion, because at the end of the day, the 100% blame will be shifted on our forefathers that get us to where we are today. So I don't want to go that way. That's why I say let us stop that one, because the people they make Liberia to be like it's a small village, small town. So they were not thinking that the population going to expand in this form and manner.
You finish?
The maneuver that you're talking about today.
You finish?
So the only blame now you be shifted that. Okay, so that comes out in 1980. Okay, 1980 from 1980 when the native people took over you are saying. So from 1980 to 1990, who brought war?
The country people.
How?
Because they started killing each other.
Yeah.
Listen. It's nothing deep. Just for the record, I know you were not born during that time, but it was called National Bank. Changing or name of something does not mean that you put it there or that you establish it. You understand? So that's not a program. When you change the name or something, that means not a program. It's like
there was no structure, there was nothing. I said telling you that I can name few things. I will not talk about them. From 1980 up to now, I will not lie to you, even though our system is terrible.
Somebody need to call on the show. Somebody need to call on the show and help me, maybe inform Newborn. I'm very sorry, Newborn. I'm sorry that maybe you were told twisted in lying history. But I can tell you this.
Steve. 170 some more year now. We're coming to 178.
No more.
I forget about it.
From 1980. From 1980. That's you don't have to buy into it, but from 1980 to now, the 26 years that we the country people have led, it has created more disaster for Liberia. And corruption has increased more than from 1847 to now.
No. I disagree. What I beg you, it's not true. If the way you want to say it, I will tell you that from 1980 there have been a series of impact.
What an impact?
Even up to now, yeah.
What an impact?
People even calling battle bad now. They work.
Yeah, but open the line of the portal. Open the line of the portal.
For war, Steve. If you're not for war, by this time we'll go far.
Open the line. Let the portal. We owe the Congo people sorry.
No. I disagree. I disagree. Wow.
I stand by it. We the country people, we are disappointing to ourselves. We honor ourselves. You know, but now how many of our own children were supposed to impact?
The only thing that you say that we agree with you on is we too noisy. Sometimes the way we do things, like for example, we bring secret outside. We're not able to control ourselves. These are just few leadership crises that I will agree with you on, but nothing has changed.
So that the Congo people brought the war to Liberia?
I'm asking. I don't know.
You know. You're trying to be deceptive. You know.
No, because as far as I'm concerned, according to the lesson of Prince Johnson, the war started from the U.S. We're sending Liberians.
That's a lie.
I come in now. I come in. Don't be
lying. I will not wait for you to lie.
I come in now. In fact.
How the Prince Johnson got involved with the war?
I come in now.
How the Prince Johnson got involved with the war? How the Prince Johnson got involved with the war? Do you know what Prince Johnson get money to go back on? Do you know how Prince Johnson got involved with the war? Do you know how Prince Johnson got involved?
Just joke.
Do you know how Prince Johnson got involved with the war? Did you listen to his story? Did you listen to his testimony?
Another issue. People can be angry. People can be hurt. For me, another issue. People can be angry. People can be hurt about situations. Sometimes they just waiting for something to just spark us so that they can be able maybe to.
So what did make him angry? What did make him angry? What did make Prince Johnson angry?
But still, I will not say seeing this thing happen. The only difference here now is people are not capturing people the way we're talking freely. Nobody come here to capture or maybe and go and kill us. maybe that the only thing that not happening. But there are so many things happening. For example, the people taking people from agricultural positions, taking jobs from people. All these things are all anger. That
who doing it? Who doing it? Who doing it?
Anybody can do it. In fact, the thing
my man. You see, there's the problem there. Don't be disingenuous now. Like we're having a good conversation to educate and inform our people. Let's educate and inform the people. Maybe I understand that you get uncomfortable when we try to hold ourselves accountable. You won't blame the Congo people. I understand that. That's fine. That is your right to feel that way. But let's start with recognizing where the truth is. And the truth is this. We the country people, wait, my man, you're talking and listen. You're talking and listen. We the country people, we have undermined ourselves. We are unable, we are not ready to govern. I'll be very honest with you. We are chaotic. You said it here yourselves. We don't have, let me tell you something. We don't play. We don't strategize. We don't have long-term goal. All we want to do is steal, and steal. And we are harming our own people. This is a problem, my man. What are you like?
So let's go back to the system. The reason why you see people behave, the reason why you see today with the issue of corruption, people are complaining, because through we party headquarters, even at EJ Rock. Let me tell you, Steve. Let me frank here. You can use the country resources to build your homes, and you rent your home to the government in the name of ministry. Then you say that you still brave and trying to tell me that you want me on the show, Melbourne, to say yes. Hey, our people support the country. I said that forget about all these things. Because all of these things started long ago.
No. Am I denying that there was? Am I denying that there was no corruption from the Congo people? I would.
But what you saying here today? What you saying here?
I said no. Listen now. No. Listen.
You don't apologize, but for me, I will not apologize.
Listen. What I said. What I said.
They use their homes. They use their.
What I've said is when we the country people took over now. The thing the Congo people were doing that we're against, we have come and done 10 times more than they are doing to our own people.
No, it's not true. I disagree with you on that.
Oh, okay. Let me give you one example. Sir Joseph, Jeremiah Kun built a hospital in Nimakante with the people country money because Centel pointed it out. You know that hospital is not free for the Labrador. Guess what? In your personal name. Thomas Falaga University is running in Liberia in your personal names. Sir Joseph, that university that he told for the people. They're not corruption to the highest example there.
What you renting it to our government?
What?
Are they renting this structure to other government?
No, they're using it for the personal benefit.
Okay, yes. I will agree with you also that yes.
My man, we need to point out to the people.
I will agree with you also that yes, it was stolen money that they used. But are they renting these structures to government? That's what I'm asking. Because
they're benefiting. What are you talking?
I come in.
They're renting.
You know what I said?
They are stealing. Look, let me ask a question. They let somebody come to that shop right now. You get $5. They take the $5 from you. You were not there. You went to the bathroom. They take the $5 from you. They take that $5 away and buy cookies and come back and sell that cookies to you for $15. That's what they're doing. So it's even worse. They listen to the government for government entity. Because if you listen to the government, yes. What are you talking about?
So let me just tell you now.
I'll join you 1 minute. I'll join you 1 minute. Let me reset something. I'll join you.
Yes.
Yeah,
so some of the claims about corruption here and there, like for example, like some of what I've been talking about here today is even the people, their own physical look, their salary that they are making, they make these salaries just because they feel that it was the law. Liberia from war, for 2003, the war ended 2003. 2005, Liberia went to elections, and we elected our first female president, who will claim that yes, you know everything. Guess what? She brought all of her friends, and where the friend came from? We gotta be frank and just stop beating around bush around today. Be shifting. For me, I don't want to be shifting blame, and I don't want for to be talking this thing because that's the system that been built. And this system that been built today, we need somebody that will break this system. That's the only way that Liberia will move forward. Other than that, that's just for nothing thing that we're all into today. Because at the end of the day, most of the people, they're all ministers. They are the one controlling education. They are the one controlling maybe Even the police, they control so many sectors, but you still see them performing poorly. You still want to come here and be chef and blame. No need for be chef and blame. And the only solution is how can we solve this problem? How can we break this yoke that continue to eat the fabric of our society? Like just from war, people gave us money. People helped us after the war. People gave us millions of dollars. Where did money go today? It go back into the same people pockets. It go back into the same people accounts. Everything we stay into a dump site. We stay here into the dump site. All the educated people today, where are they? They all they serve their country. They pay them 10,000. They pay them 15,000. Today, where are they? All of them gone. The system still rotting. So for me, I agree. What kind of group of people? What kind of group of people? What kind of trouble? What kind of trouble? For me, the issue now is not about who come you, who not come, who this wrong, who not they wrong, who the best educated person know. Liberia now looking for who can deliver them. Who can deliver them? So when people, we got to stop. We got to stop the issue of blame shifting. Because if we want to be shifting blame, let me be frank. That means Liberia should have been developed for the past 100 years. There's no argument. That means Liberia should have been developed ever since. But can't see Dupont Road. Can't see the other places. Just because the way people are doing. For our other group of people who claim to be native that are behaving the way they are behaving and still talking, yes, you may be right, Steve, because you claim that your people were once upon a time marginalized, people looked down on them, they were not given opportunity to serve, they were not doing this, they were not doing that. Today they gave you the best opportunity, but you are wasting something your own brother and sister. You are doing all kinds of things. In fact, corruption is at the highest. When you take power, you make yourself for people to be worshiping you. So that one, I will agree. You're right. But for all of these shifting blames, well, for me, I don't want to be shifting blames on anybody. The only solution now is how can we not better our system for our next generation? Because even the curriculum, if you follow most of our children after school, when they're going home, just walk behind them, you will not hear anything besides men and women business, social talks. And what you hear from them every time. When you just be creeping behind them. What are we teaching the children? What are we teaching our children? The reason to the white people are making 17,000 today is started from Wu-Tang, from an Asali time. Because they say, okay, we can pay the people so much money. So they pay them huge sum of money so that they can deliver. Where are we today? Where are we today? So like problem, some of us see some people doing politics. You gotta remove politics. Politics will not solve our problem anymore. We gotta think outside the box. See what happened? See what happened right now? Just beginning to just show that little juice. You see what we're heading to? To tell you. Just for Guinea to just shake up. And you know the reason why Guinea behaving the way they are behaving is because the Liberia Armed Forces don't even have a helicopter. So if you have a helicopter, you have logistics, you have this thing, you have forces that they will be seeing along the border. They see your morale, they see this thing packing, they see you going up and down. You think they will do what they are doing? No. But we don't care. Only if you remember, people should continue to get the money. People rent from them. Government pay thousands of dollars to them every year. They say that's what they be enjoying. When will this thing end? When will all this thing end, my people? So all the blame chef there just waste of time. When will this thing end? We should be asking ourselves now. And no more about religion. It's no more about tribe. It's no more about which side you on, which side you're not on. No. But when will this thing end? So that the next generation that will come after us, they will say, yes, at least our forefathers, they laid the foundation. I think they come in July 27, making 178. 178. Go to Central Monrovia. Some of you go to Central Monrovia, what they call it, one Monrovia. maneuver to the go there. You say I've seen horses. Stay in Central Monrovia. So at the end of the day, we will continue to be looking for the better leader until all of us will get old, we die and go. The other group of people who can be looking for a better leader, but the system, everybody know the problem. Everybody know Liberia problem. Liberia problem is we wastefully spend our money on things that make no sense to us. Why are we buying people $1.5 million car? Why? Let me ask some of you. Why? Why are we buying people car that cost almost 2 million or 1.5 or 500,000 or 700,000 or 45,000? Why are we buying these kind of cars for our leaders? It's just because we want to please our leaders over the country. And at the end of the day, our people continue to what? To live in poverty. Debt stay around us. Yesterday, we criticized the previous government yesterday for the same issue of debt. Where are we today? So go back Central Monrovia and see what happened in there. Go there. Or go to the national capital. Go there. Go down Watersa. 10 years from now, Watersa stay the same. 50 years from now, Watersa stay the same. Or in fact, Watersa will still be the same. Because we don't have that leadership. We don't have that kind of people that will be able to look at the system and say, okay, this system today, I think we tired with this system. We tired running a court. And we want to better the livelihood of our people because I think we've been running a court for a very long time. What can we now do to better the livelihood of our people? These are questions that we should be asking ourselves instead of attacking government coming up, attacking people. People say, oh, other people don't like the country, that we are not patriotic. People are if I hateful. People will always feel frustrated. Send it here. Ask some workforce as to whether they are taking pay. Send it here. Ask. So there are a lot of places. Send it here, they have been taking pay. So if you have a very bad and terrible system, you will always be shedding blame. Oh, I love my person. Oh, no. That's why the football team is always there. If your coach comes and want to take the team from where the team used to be there before, the team owner will say no. We can't allow our team to go the way we want to. No. Our team always moving forward. So we don't want to go backward. But for us here, we always bringing in leaders and always taking us backward instead of forward. And we're pleased with it. Everything, we like everything. How we look. We like all of these things happening to us. Now the transportation now is on the increase. Our mothers, our sisters out there, they are all crying. Who's going to talk for the people? Who's going to look after the people? Nothing has changed. So all I think, some of you saying you want to be shifting blame for me, we got to stop. If we want to be shifting blame, that will not carry us anywhere. Liberia now, I think that will graduate from all of these things. Oh, the other group of people, no. That kind of discussion, and that's just so necessary because at the end of the day, I think we are now finding common ground. We are finding a way now to move forward as people and not to be shifting blame anymore because we don't want to be looking at ourselves to be seeing the other person as, because that's how people see certain group of people as being superior. Let's be frank. That's how people see people to be like. So as long we are one, we are all moving freely, and we can respectfully disagree and agree. That's the best way to go. That battle is system to get better. We all know Liberia problem. Everybody know Liberia problem. Liberia problem is massive corruption, looting of the country, nepotism. Our laws are so weak. So all these things, I want to carry us to where we are, people. So shifting blame for me. I deal with who in power. If your time be, when you move from there, I leave you. But if you're not there, I don't even talk about you anymore. Maybe the only time I will talk about you is maybe when we're giving reference about something happening. Then okay, but because the reason is when you were there, you already play a part already, and the people get you out. So what the essence of me wasting my time to be talking about you, to be doing no? I should be fighting up for the one that in power that are going to better our lives. And this thing affects each and every one of us. Yeah, so let me see. Let me get Mr. Maulo. Mr. Maulo or Ben calling me. Yeah, Mr. Maulo, good evening.
Good evening, Mabel. How you doing today?
I'm okay. Thank God for life. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Good. Listen, Mabel, I always hear you talking about system. System is not something you import from somewhere. System is what leaders put in place, and other leaders have to follow. The system is not something against the American system, but Donald Trump came and broke everything. So there's no system. You cannot talk about system in abstract. It's about the leaders we continue to choose. They will decide to follow what is and what is not. The laws of Liberia are strong if we implement them. When we don't implement them, it's an individual or government decision that those laws are not implemented. So it all comes back to us and the leaders that we choose. We keep on choosing people on platonic basis. Oh, I like the man. Oh, the man is my friend. Oh, the man. Nobody talking about how qualified is this man to do the job. What has he done before in his life that qualifies him? He handled something this big. No, we talk about everything else, but what it would take to make the country run. Poor people never have poor people out of poverty before. So this idea that if you want somebody like you, then you go run. You got to look for people that are better, people who are more stable, people who are more complete. Those people will change your life.
So yeah.
Friendship that will make you different.
So Mr. Maulo, so when I talk about
it's some rich person that decided that he tired being the people poor. So this idea that we're going to get somebody, the more poor people you put there, the worse the situation will become. I'll send you some documents this morning for you to enlighten yourself, because that's how the world goes.
All right. So the reason why I keep crying about the system, Mr. Maulo, I guess that in the U.S. that you talk about Donald Trump, well, I don't want to go that way, but the system in the U.S. is still working. People are still paying time. Am I correct? No, I come in now. No, Mr. Maulo, that makes things work perfectly. People are still taking a salaries in time, right? Yeah. Okay. And I don't want to be political. Maybe you want to go to a politics side, but for me, I want to be real, Mr. Maulo.
No, not going to the politics. What I'm telling you about the system that you're talking about is men that will implement our system. If men decide that they will break the system, there will never be a system like we have. Because nobody wants to follow any rules and regulations.
Okay.
Systems are rules and regulations. If we
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back.
The judiciary decide not to follow it.
No.
The legislature decide not to follow it. The executive decide not to follow it. And everybody are big and bad. And the people of the country don't know their rights enough to stand up in their court. There will never be a system. The people who have the power got to insist that it must be. Then it will be.
So let's go back. So let's go back to who you bring in, because I want you talking about, in fact, the kind of person you bring in. So then what happened to the most talk about Harvard trained economist Madam Salih that came after the war? How can we stay in the property?
You cannot think and blow ignorant people's mind. You cannot think and blow ignorant people's mind. Harvard train mean what? Nothing. Nothing. What has Ellen Johnson Salih been doing is besides bringing trouble around? What has he been doing? That's not what we're talking about. You people get amused by all this big name and big show and all that kind of stuff. No. People got elected vote is not for ignorant people. You got to dig behind the person and see their life. And see if this kind of person can be trusted. Is there and somebody going to give your child operation? Is that going to get you to another kind of doctor?
So
you want to know. Yeah, we can look at the doctor whole history before we say, okay, I will go to the doctor.
So Mr. Mauro, another thing again before. So Mr. Mauro, another thing again before I tell leave of you. Should we now also do vetting with the or maybe with the appointment, because there are a lot of you too, maybe also from our side when you come here, or in fact when you people come here, you people also in fact also score zero. Why all of these things happening?
But let me tell you something about the people that come here, right? Or that come over there. No Nigerian who is gainfully employed in America will come to Liberia to look for a job. I guarantee you that one.
Yes, indeed, I agree with you.
Listen now, let me tell you. Any Liberian who tell you say they were engineer, they were lawyer, they were doctor, they were and they came to Liberia to also job, that person is a rogue, we can't steal. You understand? Because the money they can pay people at McDonald's, the fast food place, is more than the one that pay your minister then. So there is no way somebody will leave for America to say they go also job unless they go steal.
Thank you. I like that, Mr. Mauro. That's what I wanted for you. Thank you. So that means we are in trouble, my people. And Mr. Mauro just nailed everything. That's no for me. That one keeps talking, because we don't know now which way that we're heading to as people. Because if you say, how do we now know the right person? Now the question that will be asking some of you now, maybe during the election time. How can we now tell that yes, Mayborn is right? Me, you will tell me, because for me, from 2005 up to now, some of us we are witness. We are seeing all of the presidents, the way people are being up, especially even this current president. All of the best presidents were given to this president. He was, in fact, the most experienced president for the 2 years and this and that, or the connections. He will bring jobs. He will do this. He will do. Anyway, let's go for the news break. After this, my people, we will continue with the show. You will tell us, how can we now find that perfect person that we think that will take us from the wilderness? Because we're in the wilderness, and we'll continue to be in the wilderness until maybe how many years. But again, that's it. Let's go for the news break, people. Those of you who are watching, we are also going for this break. When we come back, trust me, we'll open the line by 7:30 here of our time. And in the YouTube, you also have to say that discuss these things for the confrontation, emotions, and so forth, and find a way forward for our country. Because all Liberians are serving. Nobody or maybe off the page. Everybody now they're breaking them. Some people from China, some people from UK, some people from Italy, they bring some people from France. They bring in here the main ministers, the main directors. At the end of the day, yes.
Hello, folks. Welcome. This is DA News Liberia, and of course, my name is Wilmot Conan. We're coming to you live from 12th Street Sinker here, right before the Monrovia Consolidated School System, where several teachers of the Monrovia Consolidated School System have come to protest. They are here holding placards, chanting different slogans. But why are they here? What are their concerns? We'll speak with a few of them very shortly to tell us why they're here. These are all instructors, according to them. They should be in classroom by now. But what's the issue? This brother is here. Welcome to DA News Liberia. My name is Wilmot Conan. What's the name?
My name is Isaac.
Okay. Isaac, why are you here?
I'm a teacher for OCSS. It's assigned to mostly elementary education high school. Basically, we are here because some of us started the process that is being deployed at various institutions.
Being assigned to different institutions.
Yeah, to teach.
Okay.
We haven't made capture. We are saying all of our documents over and over to the beat, and yet we haven't made capture to be on payroll. And some of our folks that is here as well, they are on block. Some of them on payroll, they are on block. So within this morning, to see how best our plight can be addressed.
Who assigned you guys to the different institutions?
MCSS.
So that
we are volunteer teachers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We are some of us. We are in the system. We are not yet in the system. Right? We have been working for 4 or 5 years. Some for 10 years, 15 years. So up to now.
How have you been managing all those years and you've been committed to the job?
It is just to the grace of God. It's not easy thing. You know, it's not very easy thing. It's just to the grace of God that we have been managing. Sometimes some of our police said, we want to do this thing, but it's not easy thing. To be a volunteer teacher and not be on payroll, expecting yourself to be on payroll and not getting on payroll, even getting on payroll with the issue of pay, it's a serious thing.
Have you reached out to, those responsible for employment? What have they said? The CSA, the MCSS, or the Ministry of Education?
We came here, we have our chairman, as you can see, we have our talking to the guys.
Okay.
So we are discussing with you. We came out for meeting right now. We have meeting up in India. So we came outside. The outcome of the meeting, what they discussed,
so that means you've had some consultations behind the scene?
Yes, we are having series of communication to the MCS family. So that our chairman, the office meeting.
Okay. Welcome to DA News Liberia, Honorable Chairman. We see you and a scores of other quote-unquote volunteer teachers of the MCSS.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
There are a lot of issues that are ongoing. As you can see, these are all teachers from the angle of the Monrovia Consolidated.
President, what's your name?
I'm Samuel Ibrahim.
Okay.
I'm the chairman of this group, the Volunteer Teacher Association, MCSS.
Okay.
So we are here, like I said, to your other colleagues, we are here based on 3 cardinal purposes. Number one, 251 teachers who have verified and captured were being blocked by the administrator of the MCSS.
Verified by who? By which institute?
Agency.
Okay.
And they were placed on government payroll, started receiving salary, and then in no time, the MCSS communicated to the CSA to put a hold to the salary, delivering that as ghost. Then the next time to do it, there are some of our colleagues who are verified, not captured. We demand that they be captured as well. Then the 3 issues have to do with those. Since we started receiving salary, we haven't got our letter of employment. So that's the reason for which we are here.
What do you hope to achieve?
We hope to achieve all of the 3.
Okay.
All of the 3.
And when will you be returning to the classroom?
When? We will go to the classroom provided our demands are met.
So if you continue on this academic year end,
classroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you want to say to central government?
The first thing we want to appreciate the president because all of these people you see were placed on the payroll payroll from the mandate of the president. Because the president says he don't want to see the issue of volunteers. They want to do away with the issue of volunteers because it's an old age problem. Over the time you have volunteers. So you want to do away with it. But then the MCSF still want to bring back the issue of volunteer. We, of course, central government try to erase.
So that's why you've been working, you've been classified as ghosts?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. As you can see, these people are not ghosts.
And you are how many?
We those who they label as ghosts is approximately 251.
Okay. Okay, any other thing just before go to
those who are verified not captured, they are around 100 plus.
Okay, sir. Thanks for talking
So
to
it's
DNA.
going to be a technical meeting tomorrow. We came with our press release, but we cannot release it now until the technical meeting gets started tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. You one of the volunteer teachers too?
Precisely.
Let's say your name, man.
Reverend James,
Okay. Okay. Which one of the schools?
Mirror Brandel, South Government House.
Yeah, you listen to the chairman. Any addendum to what he said?
Yeah, we have 3 major camps that the chairman did mention. The issue about the second batch, the 200 plus that started taking pay November, and they were black right after their payment. They need to be on block. And people who have started taking pay the 208 since last year, they also need employment letter. And there were people who were verified as CSA and were not captured. There are 95 in question. Without the names, the bureau principal for all the institutions gave the bureau names, so they are 95. So our demand here is the 95 should be included. Yeah. So until then,
so all of you are here because of 95 persons. All of you are here because of 95 persons.
95 and those who started and they blocked them.
Okay.
Yeah, those who are.
Oh, so that make up the over 200.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, what will you do if some of these things are not being done?
Then we stay out of classes because you can't be working, transporting yourself, going here and there, and you can't get it. So we've been there for me. I'm a second year now, so I can't be working after. So until they can meet up with us, we stay out of classes.
I see you so front up. Let's hear you. What's your name? Which one of the schools? Okay.
Yeah, I've been working at 6 years, over 6 years. And I can't take it. They want to they say we are part of the 208. All of the 208 we write, we fill in our pen, everything. We need to go verify to our need to CSA. CSA say we are not verified. And CSA went on our table, they carry all their process and our part of it. And take all their process and carry on. And now I'm not taking pay and I get children, I get 4 children that go to school, they need research, they need food to eat. And to go to where every day they play one day, I pay 200 every day. Nobody can help me with transportation. I transport myself because I love the job.
Okay.
And now I'm not getting no salary. I work for the people to capture my needs. And I work for over 6 years. I get a volunteer
You've been volunteering for over 6 years?
Yeah, I get a volunteer article. I get social security article with me. But I'm not taking pay. Say 2020, I'm working. I'm not taking pay.
Then how have you been managing? You're working and not getting paid?
Before to tell me I used to be selling fishy. When I sell a fishy, they are powerful and carry for my children. But now they say I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling fishy anymore. By the grace of God, I get back to work by the grace of God. My children even the school year, my children were sitting down. God bless general ministry, like 2 general ministry. My children were in school. They are not general ministry. My children will say, why are coming to work every day? You ask my children to they say, Mama, go to work. Well, nothing at the end of the month. Nothing. Nobody can give you anything to say pay away. They can't go work. But all they want, you must go do their work.
Go do your job.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other person want to do an addendum? Okay. Okay, yeah. So welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, stand before you, my name is J. Morris. Work at the Royal US
Okay.
Security. Yeah, firstly, we started 3 years ago. Yeah, my information and get bringing our letter things and we went through the evening at the particular place here. But we don't really understand concern about how the people work because we went through the process. CSA came on the fee. We went through the process. We were captured by the CSA. But unfortunately, the told us that some of us, our name were not captured. If you really understand, the reason some of us they trust, they have trust in other people. Their words are all working. Some people, they receiving their pay today. Some of them, they work for 1 year. They work for 6 months. Some of them even work for 2 years. But as I'm speaking to you, I get my assignment that was given to me, the paper that they gave me. They say, oh, you are son, so place. Okay. I have my assignment paper. Stand before you want to say anything. My first day they sent me I was nested do. I work nested do. I used to pay my transportation, go to my area, go to job every day, go to job every day, come home, do all I want. I had a token for the government took me here. I've been working at the time I went, I bragged with the first president of the first Gato. When they took Gato from there, the other principal with Jerry Yuma, I work along with him. I've been speaking now, I'm working with the other principal, the called Fala. You know what I'm saying? But when moving, I'm not friend of people going to the bank. At the same time, we sitting, nothing. Okay. But it will be the man you say go to job. If you miss 1 day, where you supposed to go and seek after your family, you understand it? Then they get problem with you. They're taking their pay, they're giving it to you, you understand it? But the reason some of us we're doing such well because we want speed, you understand it? We want to be the other people who not prohibit taxes, you know, something in life, you understand it? But some of us we went to school and we even want to advance ourselves. They said some of us we left school, graduated from high school, no money for go to UL. But some of them, their children, they graduate from college today. Some of them, they have the ambition to send their children out of the country. But we, the common people today, they are using us. They got tools, you understand it? You know what it means? Rain falling, you know the rain. You serving God, you understand it? Sun shining, cold, you know, the cold beating you. Even when you sick, that the people part them when you sick, you will go, you drop all of it, go for your leg, control your contract and other things, when you care yourself to hospital. You know what does it mean? All people feel you working with the government. All people feel you working with MCSS, you understand it? So we want for the president and also our lawmaker, you understand it, to come to see what we're going through today. Some of our children today, they're in school because what we're doing. All the field we working, we go to job. For me, I have children. Okay. So it's a privilege for some of us to stand before the press, you know, to express ourselves. So thank you.
It's a privilege to speak to the press. I'm Thompson Howard, instructor at Liquid Town, High School, Emmanuel Terry Johnson. I live on Johnsonville. On a daily basis,
he lived
Johnsonville. I live on Johnsonville and travel over motorbike, go to Liquid Town to teach. I'm a recorded teacher at Liquid Town, High, currently as I speak. My principal, Mr. Gadwell, is there. If I'm hearing about verification, if you were to ask my principal, he will tell you that this is one of our committed teachers at Liquid Town. I always leave from Johnsonville.
But they say your name is a ghost name.
My name being a ghost name, it was a speculation that was not verified by our administrators, and then they just conclude that we are ghosts. If you go to Liquid Town General, to be specific, Emmanuel Derrick Johnson, we have a sunny boat. If you check in the sunny boat, you will say that I always come to work. So how possible can I be a ghost? And then there's the ghost speaking to you. How possible it can be? So now our salary was blocked. We were captured based on a verification and a process that was done by the CSA in collaboration with MCSA. We were captured to be employed to transition from volunteer to employment. Since the month of November, actually been taking salary to make. But we were told that Robertson authorized CSA to block our salary. and then we didn't receive salary for the month of February. That's the information we got. So when I asked my principal concerning that, he said it is not to our approval because the administration of MCSS should have come to us with the principal to know if you guys are working or not. And obviously speaking, I got an attendance book. If you check in the attendance book, you have been signing. How possible can you be a course? How possible? So that's why we are here.
Okay.
Yeah. And we promise that we are not going to go back to the class. We are not going to go to class to teach until the point can be resolved.
Thank you. Let's talk to the female, then we'll come back to welcome.
Some people on social media don't like you and say they're angry. I see some people on social media don't like you and say they're angry. Because our territorial sovereignty, in their words, is being encroached upon and we're doing nothing. You want to volunteer so we can give you weapon to go do something, so we're not doing anything? So let's be. I see some people on social media don't like you and say they're angry. Because our territorial sovereignty, in their words, is being encroached upon and we're doing nothing. You want to volunteer so we can give you weapon to go do something, so we're not doing anything?
Wonderful, wonderful. You want to volunteer? Then you feel that your government is not doing anything. Maybe they can give you, but I don't know how they used to call this thing, but now talking of money. So you want to volunteer? James Berry, my brother, I think you have Share Sobo. So you're hearing the Grace B. Stevens, Emmanuel Bro, and that of the rest of you. I don't know which one of you that want to volunteer, but I don't think that is the right way to go. But again, people will back after the news break. Good evening to those of you who just joining us. We've been here since 6 o'clock. Steve and all of the rest of the team, they will soon be here with us at 7:30. As usual, we're going to activate the line and hear from you. But today, your information minister, you have this to say, some of you who are watching or maybe listening, so you have this to say to us as people that those of you who are complaining that the government not doing anything, and so on, so you want to help so that they can be able to give you gun, because it seems like maybe the guns are there, but other people are afraid maybe to hold a gun. Maybe so if you want to help, then they'll get guns so you can go on. Well, that's very interesting. I don't know if you know how did we arrive here, but again, that's it. When we talk about the system being weak, these are some of the things that we're talking about. Since the internet happened, there are a lot of calls, there are a lot of allegations that, for instance, Nimani been one of the person behind that machines, allegedly that he owned the machines and so forth, and all of the monies that have been going on. But no one press release now come out and say, yes, this is maybe we are suspending the Minister of Local Government for this situation and this and that. But again, at the end of the day, everybody can choose president, leaders, and so forth. They can choose who they able to work with, who they think that is the best way for them. But it's interesting, people, and we started with, Steve brought in this shifting of blames. Who better part their friend for me? Like I always say, I don't like to go into some of the conversation, because at the end of the day, you will understand that there are so many factors, there are so many things happen along the way. Because, for example, if from 1847, our quote-unquote educated people, they've been ruling us for all the year up to 100 years, and still we stay into darkness, then that tells us a lot. So again, like some of you are saying, let's keep trying. Maybe we'll keep trying until we find our leader. But for me, I'm already giving up, because to admit, I don't even think that any of the leader that will come, that they will even do far better because at the end of the day, it will still be the same blame shifting. It will still be the same thing that we are also watching and observing, because we brought in the first person after the war that was the Harvard trained. After that person, we brought in the footballing person who said, okay, yeah, they made a Gary, you know, like people, they know that we're not voting for people. Oh, the person, oh, we struggle together here and there, we brought in. At the end of the day, nothing. People still live in poverty. In fact, poverty still become all of the day. Then we went back to say, okay, so that's the case. Now let's go for our veteran. No, that's very interesting. Your country interesting. Now I look at some of you who are politically, you are, I don't know, you are charged with politics, people, you want to hit people, you want to cause people just because of the politicians. So we went into our what? Into our dressing room to bring out our best player according to us. So we say, okay, so the footballing president are not doing well. Let's go back into the dressing room and make some changes. Like when Chelsea were playing at one time, and our part of coach was just there retting whole day. So that's the same thing. We went back into the dressing room, and we brought out our best player according to us, the man with all of the experience for the 2 years of leadership or in fact of governance in being a government for the 2 years. So you have all of the experience. So we brought him, and today we are seeing what we are watching, even though the game haven't yet ended, but it's almost like Chelsea and PSG. PSG already leading us far already. What do you get that you can go do that? Now the whole thing looking at no. Because the reason why people put people on the football field is for you to do better, to be able to score. But we're not scoring. Our goal post just leaking. So our goal post just leaking. Let me be frank. The main reason the money always say here, Liberia problem on people, and they bring bottle issue. People are suffering. Thank God I just played one other video from the MCSS employees, or better say workers today. They were protesting today. So if they kind of people go to work, they go out there to teach our children, and they themselves, they need help. Mentally, they are not stable. Yeah, mentally, they are not okay. Some might do volunteer work, some are not taking pay in time, they're putting salary small, the motorcyclists, they're having issues every day. So mentally, they are not okay. So that person teaching your child or your children, what really you really expecting from them? What kind of more impact, or in fact, what kind of more improvement you really want for your child, or maybe that you think that you get out of the child? Yeah, I will take you. Let me see. Okay, let me just take the corner quickly. Yeah, man. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening, Mayvon. This is Leslie, and calling from my end of the woods. So I'm calling because I was listening to you and Steve talk, and you were talking about what did the TWP do. Now, I was never a TWP. And what happened, and you're saying all that had happened. One thing with the history of Liberia, and I hope I'm on the radio so that people can hear.
Yes, you are live.
With the history of Liberia, from 1820 something, or when we really became a country in 1847. I don't know what happened with that. We know the history, but we started getting development in Liberia in 1950. And you will see that JFK was a referral hospital for West Africa in 1962 when John F. Kennedy and William V.S. Tubman built that hospital. We had referral hospital in Lamco because my aunt used to work in Lamco, and we used to do we even did a joint twin in Lamco hospital at the time. So we had neurologists, we had cardiologists. People were coming to Liberia. Liberia was where people got their training from. The LU that you see today was one of the best schools in West Africa. I'm not talking about in Liberia. It was one of the best schools in West Africa. We had development. We had the people that were there that were leading. We had these people, even though, yes, there was corruption, but they market women to send their children abroad. And I'm not saying that because I knew a lot of market women whose children went to Europe, to the Americas, and they did their studies and became doctors and lawyers and went back home to help. So I know the market woman's salary that she made from her market could send her children abroad and pay for their school fees. So those were the times that you could see, yes, we have a little corruption, but you could see that the people, the common people, were living. We had 24 hours current. I grew up in Liberia. There was not one day that I did not have hot and cold water. There was not one day that I could get up and we did not put the light on. We didn't even know anything about that LEC or what the dam was doing or what this was doing.
So I have a few questions that I'm going to ask you, and the last one will be about the war. But let's move back with the development that you talked about. You are quite correct. Started somewhere around 1950. But was our development decentralized, or was just something circle that the same way we still building the nation capital that I can't end today?
What happened? Yes, what happened? Because even all those capitals, things that you have, those things that was built, the time that they were built, they all need, and even in this United States, okay, we have those buildings in the capital of Washington, D.C. All those buildings are old. All of them need renovations. All of them. They were built so long ago. And even in those buildings, because of the materials that was used at the time to build those buildings, it's causing cancer to some of the people that are working there now. I'm talking about in these United States. So definitely in Liberia, you know, we had better construction in Liberia because those buildings are still standing.
So my point, yes, my point.
Yes, they needed to be upgraded.
Okay, so my point.
Stuff that you see.
So my point is good. So my point really have to do with the physical structures, some of the structures that we are seeing around here, maybe on Broad Street or so forth. But I'm talking about our people that maybe during those days, the issue of road connectivity, and still surfacing in this age and time. So many things by them that was not really given attention. And up to date, we are still struggling with some of these things that have to do with roads. So what happened?
Okay, yes. Okay, so this is what I can tell you. Okay, because we have some road issues and stuff like that, but and I will tell you, I would say concession areas, right? The concession areas. All of them built their areas and their roads and stuff. Like I live in Beaumont and I live in Yekepa and Buchanan and stuff like that. We have train station. We have the train because I rode it a few times. Coming from Buchanan to Yekepa, from Yekepa back to Buchanan, and then you just drove on Kotaro to Monrovia. Okay? So and then we used to drive, we had Kotaro from all the way from Lampo. And I think to Ganta, then we had a little bit of not very good roads, but when you got into the surroundings of close to the capital Bong, you started having Kota Road and stuff like that. Okay. So yes, those were things. But if we had leaders at the time, because all these things, then you still need to maintain. Then we had a war that took us back.
Thank you. So there were now our coming to the. Was the war really necessary? Let's look at the truth and then look at where we stand on our toes, and maybe they will be able to learn a lot. Because because the issue of let's forget it today about getting us to where we are today. How come after all of these slow pace of development, and we started at least on the maybe on a little, maybe with little speed, and only to have ourselves going back with I don't know how many degrees?
Yes, now I can tell you because I heard you say, "Oh, how come the Howard trained person couldn't come in and do better for the country?" I can tell you, Howard trained person did not have Liberia at heart. And since when Doe came in, if it was not from greed, but that's why Steve was trying to say. Steve said you need somebody who don't need to feed on the Liberian people money to be able to develop the country. But you have a lot of people that are coming in and all they want to do is feed off Liberia.
Well, yes.
So you need a person who really do not want to feed off the country.
So do you think say you bring in about this, let me ask you this question. Do you think that Liberia will have that leader that you're thinking, or maybe that you're talking about? Because from all indications, even the lawmakers, Liberians have tried, they have changed a bunch of them whenever there is election, but they seem to continue to circle around.
Well, of course, you know who I support. And again, they said if you want to see what a person will do, you have to look at his history, right? So all these people that have come in Liberia, and Ghana would have said the same thing with Rollins. Then the people not come and did not do this and did not do that. But Rollins came in not wanting to take from the Ghanaians and give back to the Ghanaians. And now from there, they started to get, they were educated enough to start getting leaders that just didn't do corruption, but was able to continue where Rollins left off. And so I would say, if the Liberian people can look at Alexander Cummings do not want the money. He wants development for the country. He wants to see what he had when he was living in Liberia, when we all was living in Liberia, before God graced him and gave him the opportunity to give him that opportunity to go and learn so he could come back and give back to his country.
All right.
So you see, sometimes God gave us these jobs and stuff, so we'll be able to use it to help our people.
And in
God
passing,
made me a medical practitioner, so one day when I come back home, I won't be looking for money on, but I'm looking, how can I help my people? How can I help my people? And these are the things that God gave Alex the opportunity to be in the positions that he was, to be able to come back.
And in passing quickly before I take leave of you, because from all indications, Liberian people hope right now is Alex Cummings. But what's going to happen with some of our brothers and sisters also from that end, that when they come down here, they also have to undermine even the system to make it more terrible. What's going to happen just in case Alex Cummings becomes president?
And the thing is, I was listening to John Mowalo, and he said it right. When you're in this country, if you leave this country to go home, and you see a lot of the UP people who used to so-called be on the advocate side and doing this and doing that and doing the other, let them show you what they had before. I can show you what I have in Liberia before. If I say, if Alex Cummings become president, and I want to go and help my country, well, I will have to do that before Alex Cummings even become president. Okay? And I can show you what I have before Alex Cummings become president, because I will not be depending on the Liberian people money to sustain me. A lot of these people who are going back are depending on the Liberian people money to sustain them. And that's why when the government is over, they come back.
Thank you.
I have reached the age where the Because I would be retired and everything. So what? I would be getting my own money. And I have my business. So why should I depend on the Liberian people?
And that's a frustrating thing.
Is for the country.
And that's a frustrating thing, sister.
You know, my princess, we're looking for my princess, your daughter, to be able to have the same education that I had when I was growing up. And we need that from the leadership of a person like Mr. Alexander Cummings. Let me tell you something. One thing that's happening right now, that's happening in Guinea, is ex-president Dumaya would have never done what he did.
Wow. All right. Thank you, sister. All right. Thank you so much. Let's go to the line to take more calls. Those of you who have been listening. When we play the video quickly, let's listen to our information minister. I beg you, hold on a little bit. Let's listen to the information minister.
I see some people on social media known like you and say they're angry. Because our territorial sovereignty in their words is being encroached upon and we're doing nothing. You want to volunteer so we can give you weapon to go do something, so we're not doing anything? So let's be.
All right, so there you have it. Let's go to the line to interact with our callers. Hello to David King. David, good evening. Yes, my brother, go ahead. No, don't say that. Hello to this caller, Charles Cooper. Charlie, good evening.
Good evening, neighbor.
Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, the real Liberia that we knew is a history now, and the future Liberia is being hoped for. We can only hope for that future Liberia. Our real Liberia is a history now. And quickly to the statement made, like the statement from the video you just played. I want to ask, is the information minister happy about what happened to the border? That is the question. Because I already saying that many Nigerians
angry. Yeah. So anybody happy? I like that question.
So is he happy about what happened at the border? If he can say he's happy, then for all we are not happy. I think then we are more patriotic than he is. He just defending his salary. Because if what happened at the border would make any Nigerian happy, then we will only be the information minister.
Thank you, Charles Cooper. Thank you.
Let me just say something. I beg you. You know, you can give me some time. Let me just say something. You see, people who were here when citizens in power, they said citizens were in the true, citizens were there. But you know, if the army does not have a gun, then why is the information minister asking it for them one gun? You have an army that does not even have ammunition. They are lagging behind. It just show you how intolerant the information minister is and how immature sometimes their statement can be. That's why I see many Liberians call that ministry the causing ministry. Because when Liberian, you see one of our saying of their shaft, they want to be happy about it before.
No.
So you get out there, going to die, you're going to be happy.
All right. Thank you so much, Charles Cooper, to my uncle. Uncle Brown Tate, good evening.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm okay though, trying by God's grace. Go there.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, when you're doing the housekeeping, I listen to UNC. And I think it's good to have that kind of dialogue. And I think although you are small, but at least you're trying to push in on the wall as a big brother, you know, for the situation we face in our country now is that see a broad change of government. Like for example, the 1980s, they created a situation where people got to marry for 2-3 years before they even settle down for governance. And the unfortunate thing is that some of the big brothers who were Moja, were far people around here, some of them they fought desperately because the military government was relying on them wholly and solely. If you even take that Catholic or first Catholic land or Catholic, that's also then they brought in the government. Some of them start introducing policies that they are not able to even manage. You see, when people were plenty economic affairs minister. So you see, these were the situation and how they have great rule about the military, the council, because the council feel that no one to tend to, so they tend to the very Congo people. You see, they tend to, and the Congo people, because there are people that honor that regime.
Yes.
They start to advise the government, and, the way to so that they can anchor the Congo people, so the Congo people can stay against the government.
Against them, yeah.
That's how you see the Kumba, the Do, the other round things. It's not their own making. It was the Congo people that set them up. And anything they were telling them is not real. You know, the actual cannot look. Whatever comes to the information minister before I grab the land. You know, information minister don't get angry. No, don't get angry. Angry with people who carry down the DK or local government minister who carry machine in a place there to go mine, sell and uncover the mine gold and diamond. Guinea not small potato. So if they know that if they are aware that to go and think there, they should arrange it properly with a board of counterpart so that everybody can benefit. All the way we mark our own resources and will not allow our citizens to benefit. It's not Guinea. Look at Guinea Mountain connecting with Nima there. You never see anything flat on it. So we will stay training their people, training geologists, training miners, training people who will come in and when they invest inside, either it can be 40-60 or 50-50.
Oh, thank you.
We get 3%, then investor get 97%.
Now, like we put your ocean. All right, thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you for we put your ocean. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Thank you, Mabel. This is for us a principle like it. So I think for the initial stage, this democratic conversation, it is very emotional, and it has brought some reflection, be a negative or positive reflection on the minds of some of us. Can you imagine? Look, if you read the interior regulation propagated by Arthur Bagley, what did they say about the native people? What right did they say the native people got? Did they not confirm all of those rights to the American Liberian? So if we come in now, somebody try to blame the native, you were there for 100 and some more years. What did you do? One party system. Look, during the regional President Toba, the highest importer, the number one importer, was his brother, Daniel Toba. Then somebody come now today to convince me or wanting me to believe that every negative thing is started from today. No. What are we saying? When you hear them saying that, oh yeah, everything was nice, normal day, everything was okay. It was because my brother was okay. So how many, you ask a question, was those development decentralized? But man, one of your panelists couldn't answer. It wasn't decentralized. When they said it was okay, the country was 95, everybody was enjoying. It was Monserrato. Look at the university be there. How many president children anticipated to have gone there? I guess few of them. Then somebody coming out to convince me, boss man, to impose certain decisions on the people. You forcing people way in country to pay tax. What is no road there? You're saying me go to go there and go impose tax on them. And what was their direct benefit? Only the kind and be toasting and be enjoyed. I love what he said. If we are to build a bureau, we'll start shaping bling. Because if you want to shape bling, we are historian, we are reading, we are students of history. We will tell you people will give more than 100 reasons why you people had the opportunity for 100 some more years to we party. You did not perform. And somebody come in. Let me conclude this though. During the regional man, I said, when the war then waste everything on us. They tell waiver, they told us can't credit out big. The Howard University bill. How happy? Now we still owing. Then somebody said, no, the Howard University, when you're talking about bill, but when you're campaigning for what they need to tell us, don't tell us she was the greatest species like Royal provided. This conversation emotional. Just be up, man.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Maybe we'll find one of these days again and discuss. You can hello to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you, Mayborn. And let me extend greetings to you.
Yeah, my brother Hussein, go ahead.
Yes, this is Hussein Kelwood. I know what I'm in stopping. But Mayborn, please permit me to just like a little bit. Tomorrow is Ramadan. And being a Muslim, and I want to use the platform for all Muslims in Liberia, in our border point, to pray for Liberia as a country, and pray for our leaders. Tomorrow is a wonderful day for all Muslims, and we, of course, we are fasted for 30 days, and we'll be praying tomorrow. So we want to pray for our country, pray for our brothers and sisters, pray that peace will reign in Liberia, pray that the mindset of our leaders will be positive for our young generation. Our children that are coming will not sit on the floor, and they will sit in better armchairs that will be produced in Liberia. Pray that the children today will see a better health system, a better health care, that what we're going to do they will not experience. So I just urge all Muslims to pray in that direction. And the other to set our prayers, save our peace.
Mina. All right. Thank you, Hussein. To this caller, good evening. Hello? All right. So I think we just take one or two more calls, then we'll cross over to Steve. Steve is here, so we'll not eat most of the time. Ali will be able to have his say and respond. Hello? Yeah, my brother, good evening.
Thank you very much. This is the Common Board Chairman. I'm GOP.
Come on, people. Steve, sir, you people causing all the problem here. Come on, people, you're too greedy. Go ahead. Come on, people, you're too greedy. Go ahead.
Yeah, the call of the information minister is so much unique. You see, that is what we're saying about this information minister and government. They are very arrogant and deceptive. After divine Liberians, they don't grow great people Liberians. After founding the justice system to go against the sea political enemy, they want to force on the patriotic. Patriotic is to unite all Liberians behind the flag. But the government is now having a steady thing to unite all Liberians around the flag. I told people out there, look, it is not about arms, it is not about the size of the army. It is about unity and nationalism. But if the city of nationalism cannot be so us, we will have faith in Nigeria. When you opposite across the day, you are the worst person. They will try to get you. You don't know book. You stupid. You foolish. You this. But then when you have a Guinea around those there, people are laying. Then you want to go also patriotism? No. You got to first go and beg and you're not a Nigeria. When you're not a great couple of dialogue, then now we'll follow the camera patriotism.
All right, thank you. That last caller quickly. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Having Johnson calling for tomorrow.
Go ahead, Alvin.
Yes, people are starting to hear about the president addressing the country. Don't you say it? Any single man, the president, but now you're addressing the country, you'll be a military uniform or you'll be a diplomatic suit. Now, for one president to wear one polo t-shirt and then sitting down, now he's standing in front of podium to address the country. Or he's sitting down and then looking sleepy.
Oh, my man, you're the opposite. What kind of man? Hello, how are you, Samuel?
Thank you very much for your please.
Yeah, hurry up, quick. You are last caller. I want our chairman to get more time.
Okay, you see, you're not good to be too boastful in life. You're not good to be too boastful. There are people in this country who are very much boasting of their education and their experience. You see what is happening? When
Oh.
Some people who say they educated and don't make money, they start looking for common people to come to their rescue.
All right, thank you. The people say if you're very, you go to gun. Some of you everything you get, but you get anger attitude too much. Steve, my brother, that's it. We gotta go. I think we can use the remaining time to go.
You know, like you said, we'll find time to talk about this conversation to lay out. Many of you have been fooled with fake propaganda information. I want to challenge any Liberian living. I'm a countryman woman. I'm a countryman's son. I'm a countrywoman's son. We need to apologize to the Congo people. We were not ready for power. We were not ready to lead. Greed brought us to power. Lies, deception. And the same way how almost all of the country people that have led Liberia since 1980, Liberia has become worse. I'm saying it again, Liberia has become worse on us, the country people. We, the country people, we're in charge of the House of Representatives. We're in charge of the Senate. We can't even fund our schools for our children to sit down. And I'm blaming no Congo person. We have the perfect opportunity. Let's do what is right for our people. Let's do what is right for our people. That's why you see some of us can be vocal on our own people. That's why you see some of us can call out our own people. That's why you see some of us were very vocal on George Weah and very vocal on Joseph Boakai, because this is our own people. You're bringing shame and embarrassment to us. And I stand by that. I'm not changing those statements because these are realities and facts. We never lived in those times when other people were. Let's focus on what we can, how we can hold our people accountable, let them do what is right. Our House of Representatives, social country people, but they are very corrupt, criminally minded. They suffer our people. They're suffering our people too much. They're suffering too much in our country. And our Congo men doing it to you. And our Congo women doing it to you. They're your own country people. The Tomb of Falade. The other speaker that got scandal behind from one scandal to another. The Senate Pro Tem, Yombli Kanga Lawrence, they're all corrupt bunch of people. Your Supreme Court, your Chief Justice, conflict of interest, take your own son, Yami Gbese, take his son, and appoint his son. What kind of Chief Justice does that? Can't follow the laws. They hijacking all kind of funny thing. Your own people, you're saying, and y'all get security in the country, and you can bring out water truck. Why you're not carrying out water truck to the border of Guinea? When I do chase your own people for their own land, y'all can be fighting behind your own people, chasing your own people like you're chasing animals in the bush. Y'all go carry out water truck to the border now. And your men, what the army that I used to be passing around beating people for land. Y'all go to the border. Y'all go there now. Y'all go show strength there. Your friend men can occupy your land illegally. Y'all go show strength there. Y'all go there. And y'all passing around beating your people. Y'all passing around beating our people, taking land from them, driving them, doing the one, doing that. Y'all go there now. Y'all go show strength. That is time now for you to go show strength. Y'all carry how other truck there. Y'all carry how other truck there. Y'all go there now. Y'all go there. So some of us will not have the truth. We'll continue to hold our people accountable, and we'll continue to say it, and we'll continue to do what we're supposed to do in our country. When it comes to Jerry Pia is a drunkard. Let me say it to you again. He's an alcoholic. He's not a serious-minded man. He's not a serious-minded man. Nobody should take that joker seriously. He and Daniel Sano, Yomi Kanga Bear Ball. These people are not serious-minded people. What kind of ministry of communication or information can speak the way they speak? Recklessly, immaturely, no professionalism. I want who are passing from people who are passing from basement to basement, collecting when they have party or barbecue, the balloon liquor they carry to the horses. That will choke us. Then they take the pole there and they say you will get something serious for them. You can't get something serious from Jeremy Pierre. Jeremy Pierre is not a serious man. For you to speak recklessly like that, everybody will join the army. And the Labrepo brought that fight to the set. And the Labrepo, y'all go celebrate the Boston's the gay and they get your pickup truck. And the same pickup truck you used to carry what you call an immigration men to the border. Shameless group of people. You can invest in your own people. You can prioritize your own people. So when you see some of us saying the thing what we say is frustrating. Let me tell you what your president just wrote. Let me read to you what your it disappeared from my page. But Joseph Boakai just said something not too long ago. A shameless men are all corrupt a group of people that they bring to power, the Unity Party people. They're now a serious group of people. So at the end of the day, yeah, Melbourne, please read that, man, because I can't even see a message from my page here. Thank you. Melbourne, I beg you, please read when he says that, I beg you.
Yeah, so I was saying that the president today again, no, the president. So the president said, I know those people who think about nothing in this country but from hand to mouth. Yeah, that would also the Papetokono so we ask if that school we will eat, that road we will eat, that yellow machine we will eat. Of course, you are not going to eat all of those things. Amen. The deacon say, "What I can do for hand to mouth." Papa, that we don't talking to so yeah. So the Papa who talking to Steve. Later on, no, they want to make you after the information minister. Your president is not saying that. I know those people who think about nothing in this country, but from hand to mouth. From hand to mouth, people.
What is the whole thing about?
I'm feeling that, man. They won't come to that feeling that way.
The people not get land to live. They not get place to stay. Wait, Joseph Boakai think the country that they to be president are joking thing. He thinks that to be president around be speaking parable and insulting people and disrespecting people. Joseph Boakai is a disrespectful old man. He doesn't see where money, Papa. He's a disrespectful old man. We're talking senior thing. For you as a president to go talk something, son, you think a parable time, yeah? That your crooked behavior, what you get, lying behavior, you get to be, you think a joking time, yeah? Our people, but I don't blame Joseph Boakai. You know what I blame? It's sweet for the people of Lofa County. And the men from Foya, and at Foya, the people included in it, Joseph Boakai does not care about your Labrador. He doesn't care. It's sweet for you. But anyway, nobody is sweet for you. It's sweet for the people of Lofa County. It's sweet for you. We told you and not listen to it. It's sweet for the people in Labrador. It's sweet for you. We warn you. You never listen to us. That Joseph Boakai was a joker. We told you. You're not listening to us. You're not listening to us. But maybe I'll leave it with you.
Yeah, thank you, people. So that's it. We gotta go, people. Thank you. Thank you all of you for your listening role. Those of you that follow us, those of you that call, you also thank you. All of you will be here on tomorrow by the grace of God again. The deacon just make it easy. The man say we from him to more people. We don't want to ask a question. That machine will eat. But Papa, we don't get nothing against us of our own. We don't get nothing. So that they lay hand to more, we gotta survive. Yeah, deacon. Yeah, man. Yeah. But Steve, good night over there. The other little one by a too big. Yeah? People, that's it. So that's the country. Leadership crisis by la bill we move. Thank you all of you people. That's it. Also the deacon say we the hand yeah, he's never giving me weak. God. Anyway, good night, man. I'll see all of you tomorrow, people. See all of you, Robert and the rest of you. But Aliu, I hope tomorrow you'll be here or not here tomorrow. Thing you like. You will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm join Brother Aliu. Let me just tell you. Let me see. I'm seeing one of my sisters, Jackie's here. Thank you for joining us. Always here with us. And those of you, that's a society. You know. Yeah, people. Good night, man. Good night to all of you. We'll see you tomorrow.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling out people who willing to serve. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the parents of them. So welcome and life without fear.
I live
Master.
Clear body, so I can't ask Sktv-Lib. Sema cheni tina ke asema jamu. Engi sano muni emu aye yo. Engi lofa mui emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle rider, lofa, and grandbaza.
Ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Sadia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Cote d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Sadia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Cote d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Pakistan ya tumale, Sktv, ena Pakistan, tosi wako maya tumale.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle rider, lofa, and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time, and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and I promise my best to work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Kidman, Montserrat, to San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to Maggie B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.